Alright, hey, what's up, guys? It's Super Double X here. I know I haven't been active lately at all, and that's just well, honestly, because I've been lazy and just I haven't really been into Pokemon battles that much. But I'm bored today, and I decided, why not? Black and White are kind of just around the corner. Well, spring isn't really around the corner, but you know what I'm saying. Their news has been leaked, and so I decided, just do a video on it. So, I'll kind of cover mainly the Pokemon. I've got rumors too that are pretty interesting. So we'll cover the Pokemon rumors and a little bit about the region. So the region's name is Ishu, I believe, and it's located very far away, which is pretty neat. Um, the I always thought the new region was going to be Shinto, since or you could visit it in fourth generation for that Arceus event. I thought it was going to be Shinto, but I guess not. I don't know if that'll be Generation 6 or something. I have no idea. Okay, and next we have the three starters, which is Sutaja, Pokaboo, and Mijimaru. They're my first reaction when I saw them was I did not like them at all. I thought they were pretty stupid looking, with the exception of Sutaja, which I thought was okay looking. Sutaja is the grass snake. Pokaboo, which sounds a lot like Blue, which is close to Blue. I just thought I'd point that out. It's the fire pig, and Mijumaru is a sea otter, which when I saw it, I thought it looked way too much like Piplup. And I know Piplup is a penguin, and it's completely different than a sea otter. But I think they look similar in shape and size and all that. They had the same standard ability as a starter, Overgrow, Blaze, and Torrent. Besides that, not much. I think I'm gonna get Sutaja as my starter. I don't know. I just think Fire Pig is kind of weird, and the Sea Otter, well, looks too much like Piplup. Okay, and now comes the fun part. The new seven Pokemon, yeah, seven that were revealed a day or two ago, I believe. Let's see. You've got the Chinchilla thing, which is what the professor has. Its name is Cherami. It's a normal type, and it has the abilities Cute Charm and Technician, and a new move called Sweet Slap. In my opinion, which Sweet Slap hits consecutively, so it's pretty much like double slap. Um, I wouldn't. I don't. I want to say this Pokemon is gonna be like a new Ambipom, although just kind of a lot worse stats. Pretty much like a Pikachu stats, but with an Ambipom potential. That's just me though. That's my prediction. Um, the pink Pokemon, which is named Muna, which I think is probably the coolest one of them all. Um, it is the Dream Eater Pokemon, just Psychic type, and has Forewarn and Synchronized as its abilities. And it has a new attack called Telekinesis, which makes the opponent float in air, which can be useful in double battles. Make a your own Steelix or Heatran or something like that. Have Levitate. That'd be pretty useful. I like this Pokemon a lot. It looks kind of weird, but which is, I guess, why I like it. Um, then you've got the mechanical Pokemon, which is called Gear in Japanese, and it is a pure Steel type, and it's got the ability plus or minus, and it has a new attack called Gear Saucer, which also hits multiple times. Okay, and this Pokemon, I think it's pretty cool, but I don't know, Game Freak kind of lost its originality when they were making this one. Gear looks to me like a Magneton, just minus one little face thing. And since it's got plus or minus, and there are two of them, it kind of reminds me of Plusle and Minun. So I mean, Gears, it looks original, I guess, to an extent, but then again, it's got a lot of Magneton and plus or Minun. Um, it's just got their traits mixed into it, which I don't know. I don't like the plus or minus ability either. I never did like that ability. Next we've got Mamepado, which is a baby pigeon, which is just, this generation's Pidgey, Starly, that kind of thing. It's got either Super Luck, which is pretty neat, or Pigeon Breast, or on Cerebi it says Pigeon Heart. which I think Pigeon Heart sounds cooler. Um, and Pigeon Heart just prevents its defenses from being lowered. So that's that Pokemon. Not much to say. Then you got Hi Daruma. I think it's the Fire Ape. It's got the ability Encourage, which I'm not sure what that does. I read what it did somewhere, but I totally forgot what it did. Um, oh, that's right. It's like fire. Like let's just say for example, Fire Blast. The move, the power of it is increased, but then it loses its secondary effect. So I'm pretty sure that's what Encourage does, which is a really cool ability. I like it. But then again, the Hi Daruma, it's a fire ape. We've already gotten for an ape, so I really hope it doesn't evolve into a fighting type. But then again, it only looks like a single evolution Pokemon. I mean, just look at it. It doesn't look like it could evolve. But I hope it doesn't. If it does, it really shouldn't evolve into firefighting, because that'd just be new in for an ape. Plus, we've already Slaking is also an ape, so yeah, I'm kind of iffy on this Pokemon. Too many monkeys already, because you've also got Ambipom and Apom, and yeah, you've got a couple of monkeys. So this one's it's okay. All right, this Pokemon I've got a bug about. All right, Chimama is the charged Pokemon. It's an electric type and has Lightning Rod or Motor Drive, and it has the new attack called Wild Volt, which apparently hurts the user um and the opponent Pokemon. Which, if Wild Volt actually, if it hits itself, and Shimama has Motor Drive ability, then yeah, you're doing damage. Plus, you're not getting hit by it by your own Wild Volt, and you're increasing your speed at the same time. Which, if that's the case, that's gonna shoot this Pokemon to OU immediately, because that'll be really overpowered and kind of broken. So, but it might just have standard. It might just be like a Volt Tackle, really. Um, all right, but this Pokemon, when I saw it, I immediately thought Girafarig. You, and for some reason, I just think this Pokemon looks exactly like Girafarig, just minus the tail and add a little lightning bolt to its head. And I know Girafarig is a giraffe, and this Pokemon is a zebra, but just look at them, just side by side. I think they look very identical. So that that Pokemon and gear, I think, don't have that much originality into it. That's just me though. And then lastly is Megurako, which is the desert crocodile, and it is ground and dark type, which is pretty cool. I don't think there's a ground dark type. Has the abilities Intimidate and Earthquake Spiral, which is pretty neat because it raises its attack whenever it knocks out a Pokemon. So I think that Pokemon's pretty neat. I like it. So yep, that's the 7 Pokemon. Okay, and now I've got the rumors. None of these are confirmed. I just found them on Pokebeats and I thought they were pretty interesting actually. So I think I'm running close to the time limit here, so I'm gonna try to speed through this. All right, now just remember this: yellow and red and blue. Well, yellow was released in 1999, and red and blue in 1998. Okay, and in those games, if you defeat a last trainer outside of Rock Tunnel, she's gonna say the Pokemon here are so chunky there should be a pink one with a floral pattern, which is which is exactly Muna. Which, if that's the case, that's really cool actually, because they made a reference like what 12 years ago now to a Pokemon in the 5th generation, which either says, I mean, I doubt they could see this far into the future and say, hey, we're going to make a 5th generation. So that probably means that they were planning on maybe making Muna into maybe a 2nd generation Pokemon, or maybe it was just one that they were planning on the 1st generation, but it got scrapped during the close to the end of the game. But I think that's pretty neat. Let's see. That's not really a rumor. That's actually a fact. But here are the rumors.